The old woman suddenly calls out to the boss. The boss gets startled and says, "What are you doing here? You should be resting." The old woman replies, "Boss, I actually came to return the money you gave me. You gave me $1,000 and this is the remaining amount." The boss says in surprise, "I gave you $1,000? The woman says, "Yes." The boss responds, "All right, maybe I sent less money by mistake." The woman says, "Please accept this gift from me. These are fresh vegetables from my village." She hands him the vegetables and leaves. The boss takes out his phone and calls the manager. "Come to the hall outside the company immediately. I'm waiting for you." The boss remembers he had told the manager that an elderly woman who works in their company had an accident, and it was their duty to help her because she was their employee, and he had given the manager a full amount of $100,000 for her. The manager comes running and says, "Boss, is everything okay? Why did you call me so urgently? I left all my work and rushed here." The boss says, "I need to talk to you about something important." The manager replies, "Yes, sir, I'm here." The boss says, "I gave you $100,000 and told you to deliver it to that elderly employee, but she only received $1,000. What is going on?" The manager explains, "I told my assistant manager to deliver the money to her. I couldn't go myself. I'm the manager of such a big company and I have to run everything. Maybe she kept some of the money. I handed her the full amount." The boss says, "Fine, stick to your statement." He pulls out his phone again and says, "Send her to the outside hall right now." The assistant manager comes running. "Yes, boss, you called me?" The boss asks, "Tell me clearly, how much money did the manager give you to take to the elderly woman?" The assistant manager gets nervous while the manager quietly signals her, "Don't tell the truth." The boss angrily says, "What's going on here? I asked her a question. Why are you interrupting?" The assistant manager says, "The manager gave me $10,000, and I handed that amount to the woman. I have no idea how much you actually gave him. He only gave me $10,000. The boss says, "Stick to your statement as well." He calls again and asks to bring the old woman. The old woman arrives and says, "You called me?" The boss asks, "How much money did the assistant manager give you?" The old woman replies, "She gave me only $1,000. The assistant manager immediately says, "See, she's lying. I gave her the full amount." The manager jumps in. "Exactly. She already got all the money. She's lying for no reason." The boss says, "Oh, really? She got all the money? Then why is your wallet so full?" The manager says, "This is my salary, the one you gave me." The boss grabs the wallet, opens it, and finds a huge amount of money inside. The boss says, "What is this?" The manager, panicking, says, "Please forgive me. I really needed the money. That's why I kept it." The boss says, "My friend, if you needed money, you could have simply told me. I would have helped you even more than this." Then the boss turns to the assistant manager and says, "You also received money. Why did you take your share out of it?" The assistant manager stays silent. The boss says, "This is exactly why our society doesn't progress. A manager receives money. He cuts from it. An assistant receives money. She cuts from it. And by the time it reaches the public, it becomes almost nothing." The boss says firmly, "Listen carefully. I am firing both of you from this company. I don't want dishonest people here. If people like you stay, this company will collapse." Message for respected viewers. The boss asks you, did I do the right thing by firing them or not? Please share your valuable opinion. Thank you.